Hi everyone, I'm Alexandra, founder of the Small Business Academy and author of Choosing Your Destiny, The Princeton Principle, The Small Business Toolkit, and my latest release from my Main Street Millionaire series, How to Get More Customers and Grow Your Business. You know, one of the key factors in any business success is that you need to hire the right people. Have you ever walked past one of your staff as they were tending to a customer and felt your stomach tie in knots as you overheard the conversation? How do you get people who will care about your customers the same way that you do? The last thing you ever want to see is your best customer leaving your place of business in a huff, vowing never to return because of the way that they've just been treated by one of your staff. You don't need that kind of stress and frustration, not to mention the embarrassment. The key is simply this: since your employees are on the front line, their demeanor and interaction with your clients can cement relationships with new customers that bring them back repeatedly to your place of business or drive them away forever. Selecting individuals who are positive, friendly, well-mannered, are good observers, have a strong work ethic, and really care about doing a great job is the first step. Anyone who's going to interact with your customers, from the receptionist to the collections department, has to understand the importance of creating a positive interaction with the customer. And that's where you as the business owner come in. Early in my business education, I had the great good fortune to work for the Nordstrom family at their flagship store. It was an experience that has stayed with me to this day. What I learned and experienced there became my own standard for doing business. You see, customer service wasn't just a store policy that was printed on a tattered page of a store handbook sitting on a dusty shelf somewhere. It was part of the daily culture of the work environment that met you on the sidewalk outside. Not only was it the expectation of how we were to treat our customers, it was also how we were expected to treat each other and how we were in fact treated by each of the family members. The standard of excellent service and respect was a cultural aspect of the working environment. If you want your employees to have an innate standard of excellence in cultivating repeat customers, then make it a daily part of your business environment. Set the expectation that the same standard of behavior is extended between each of the members of your staff. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, you as the business owner must set the example in your own daily actions and interactions with customers, new and old, and the members of your staff. Can you imagine how your customer base, your staff, the work environment would benefit? How differently would it feel walking into your place of business with a staff whose entire frame of mind was focused on the highest standard of customer service and cultivating repeat customers? How would it feel to own a business where the expectation was that your staff treated you and each other with the same courtesy and respect that they extended to their best customers? Can you imagine if you were a customer, how delightful it would be to walk into that kind of environment? If you have any doubts, just ask the Nordstrom family how well it's working for them. Keep it personal. Personalized customer service has become all but forgotten in the name of speed and express lines, self-checkout, and the quest for all things convenient. As our lives have become faster and more impersonal, the price we've paid is in our relationships. A personal touch from any place where we do business has become a shocking and cherished surprise. This fact is not lost on a few of the truly successful small business owners who see this as a golden opportunity to quickly create substantial growth in their repeat customers by filling this ever-expanding deficit with personalized attention to detail. If there's one thing that we all crave, it's to be acknowledged and valued by those we meet throughout our daily lives, and by those who know and love us best. Yet, you know what impacts us to an even greater degree is to experience that same acknowledgement and value from someone unexpected, such as you and your staff. I'd like to share with you one of my favorite experiences with a small business retailer in my greater metro area, who also had an online presence. Now, I actually came across their online store first. Their brick and mortar store was at the other end of the county, so I never had the occasion to visit their location. I'm usually fairly organized, but on this occasion I'd been caught unawares and I needed a really special gift really fast for a surprise birthday party for someone I'd only recently met. Now, our meeting was in the context of business, so I didn't have a lot to go on as far as their personal tastes and preferences. I did remember that they had mentioned to someone else during the start of our business meeting that they had taken a photographic safari, and it had been a very special memory and a favorite vacation for them. The online retailer had a personal shopper, so I gave them a ring, and a very nice voice on the other end helped me find a spectacular coffee table book with incredible photographs of wildlife from the Serengeti Reserve. As we were talking, I was able to see the book and some of the photographs online. I was also able to personalize the book with a cloth ribbon that slipped over the cover of the outside of the book. Printed on the seal in the center of the ribbon was a personalized phrase in remembrance of your birthday and your favorite vacation. Now, of course, I needed the gift yesterday. The nice voice on the other end of the line offered to ship it overnight, so I'd have it the next morning. What I didn't expect is that it would already be very nicely gift wrapped with a bow in a separate crush-proof container. All I had to do was open the container and put the bow on the gift. There was also one other surprise. Now, under the gift was a large envelope with the words, "Just in case you didn't have time," printed on the front. Now, of course, my curiosity was piqued, so I opened it to find a selection of several fine birthday cards, which up until that moment, I had completely forgotten to purchase. By 10 that morning, I had a great gift that I was sure would please, already wonderfully gift wrapped and a very nice birthday card. All I had to do was get ready for the party. A few days later, I received a phone call from the owner of the brick and mortar store asking me how I liked my purchase, if everything had arrived all right, and how the surprise party went. Of course, I gushed and thanked her for including the birthday cards. She was pleased it had all worked out well and wondered if I'd mind if she sent me a catalog and a gift discount card to use on my next purchase. This kind of personalized service saved me a lot of anxiety and stress. It also completely won me over as a repeat customer. Now, as you're watching this video, are you thinking of ways to personalize your own service and your customer's experience with your own products and services? This could be a wonderful way for you to set yourself apart from others in your industry. Now, I'm going to give you a few ideas to get you started, but I encourage you to involve your staff, if you have them, in thinking of creative ways to personalize your service and business to your customers. So, if you have a retail business, you could offer things like a personalized gift wrapping, personalized local delivery, gift reminder service for an upcoming occasion or event that they need to buy for, personalized shopper service, email notification when one of your customers' favorite items arrives or is on sale. If you have a service business, you could send a birthday or a holiday card, customer satisfaction follow-up after their last visit, occasional discounts on their favorite service, or a customer appreciation social event. If you have an online business, customer wrapping with an add-on bow for gift giving is great, I know from personal experience. Small surprise gift inside packages for repeat customers. Now, this is a great way to introduce new products to your best customers. You could also offer direct customer support with a dedicated line and no automated phone tree, online shopping or service list, customer satisfaction follow-up call regarding specific items of their last purchase and service. By definition, a repeat customer is someone you get to know by repeat visits and purchases at your place of business. Nurture that by keeping your relationship as personal as possible. Connecting on a personal level with customers is one of the best competitive advantages there is. Everyone loves it when they go into your place of business and you remember them by name, what they bought the last time, their favorite item or service. Ultimately, your customer, like all of us, wants to feel valued and acknowledged. Stay in contact. We've all had the experience of feeling like we were little more than an account number to a specific business. Any conversations you might have over the phone, are very official and clinical. When you rang customer service or billing, they asked you for your account number, not your name. You're not a person to them. You're represented by a dollar amount and an item number. No one likes to feel that insignificant. If you want to build repeat customer base, you don't want to make your best customers ever feel unimportant to you or your business. Giving your customer the feeling of being valuable is one of the primary keys to building a growing and profitable business and creating financial security for you and your family. The best part is that it can all be done in some very simple steps, and one of those is to stay in contact with them. This can actually be a very fun process. Here are a few suggestions to get you started. You could have a website, a blog, newsletter, social media page, virtual suggestion box. Now, those are just a few of the usual suspects that actually are very effective and low-cost ways to keep in touch with your customers. However, I'd like you to think about ways to create opportunities to really make it personal, such as the following. A handwritten thank you note to customers with orders over a certain amount that includes a discount on their next purchase is a spectacular touch in today's world of all things digital. A personal follow-up phone call on a rushed order to make sure it all worked out right is a wonderful touch. When a birthday or anniversary gifts are purchased, a friendly reminder a week or two in advance of the next occasion is a great opportunity. Include with the reminder what your customer purchased the last time and a few suggestions for their next purchase, along with options of express or overnight shipping and a gift wrapping. Send a short handwritten note when you have a new product or service that you think would be of value to your customer, along with any visual materials you might have. Host an invitation-only trunk show event to introduce new products or product lines and services. This is a great opportunity to show how much you value your customers by extending a personal invitation to a closed event. Now, these are just simple things that you and your staff can do during quiet times throughout the day by taking a moment or two each day to stay in contact with one or more of your customers, and it yields tremendous and long-lasting results in the way of loyal repeat customers and a growing sales revenue. That translates into more peaceful night's sleep and less daytime worry for you about how you're going to meet upcoming expenses. You'll begin to see a growing stream of familiar, friendly faces visiting your place of business that will have a multiplying effect on your bottom line. Okay, time for a quick review. In the video number 1, I showed you some of the same success principles I use to build my company and how you can use them too to jumpstart your own business onto the path of success by learning that 80% of your sales come from just 20% of your customers, and to make sure that you have the products and services that your customers are looking for and want to buy. In video number 2, I showed you how to create financial security for your business and your family and the most effective ways to grow your customer base by focusing on long-term customer, nurturing personal relationships to create repeat customers, and how valuable your repeat customers are to building your business. In this video, I showed you the most effective ways to grow your customer base by hiring the right people and creating a work environment that cultivates success. How to create raging fans out of your repeat customers by exceptional service and building personal relationships with your most valuable business asset, your repeat customers. You learned how to use no or low-cost marketing tools that generate big results and more repeat customers. I always try to read and answer as many of your comments and messages as I can. And as I was going over the current one, it was clear that 2 topics kept coming up over and over, and the need for help was actually fairly urgent. So I've decided to add a 4th bonus video that will walk you through step by step how to quickly turn your business and financial picture around in just a matter of days using some of my most reliable business practices that I still use in my own business to generate huge results. So I'm off to make that video for you, and in the meanwhile, please leave any comments or questions you might have below and letting me know what you thought about this latest video. Until next time, remember, don't just do it with excellence.